At this point, I'm sick of the downgrading. I'm sick of the editing. I'm sick of holding back. I'm sick of the censorship. You are going to get the old shooter Sean's view and entertainment, because what a lot of people on this website don't realize is long before I gave my view and opinion and commentaries of rumors, news, and headlines, which I will continue to do because that's what I love, that's what I'm interested in, there was a Sean's view shooter who would come on here, and I'm not talking about shooting a gun, I'm not talking about shooting a rifle, I'm not talking about any of those things, I'm not talking about a loaded gun, because Sean's view and entertainment is going to be loaded, but not with a gun, but with my voice, with the way I talk, with the way I speak, and with the way I act. Ladies and gentlemen, Sean's View Entertainment is going to take no more. Sean's View Entertainment is going to show you and tell you how it is, whether you agree or not, whether you're with me, against me, or for me. The Sean's View revolution is going to kickstart. It is going to be that green light. It's not going to be dim. It's sure as hell not going to be a red light, because the red light means that I'm restricted. There is no more restrictions. It's Sean's View, uncut and uncensored, on a certain amount of rants, a certain amount of storylines, a certain amount of things that I don't like and enjoy in the WWE, and what I want to see and what I feel on the matter. No longer am I going to come on here and tell you, well, this was okay, well, this was decent, this could have changed, that could have happened. No, no more. No more being the suck ass, the kiss ass. No more of the wishy-washy, no more of the kitty, no more of the PG. No. You see, Sean's View Entertainment is going to say how I feel. I am going to vent. I am going to let out. I am going to rant. And it's going to be about wrestling. And I don't want people coming on here saying, oh, Sean, this is nothing more than a storyline. No, the storylines and the dramas and the antics are out the window. I'm going to explain myself the only way I know how. I am going to be myself. I am not going to go by a certain pattern of rules and regulations. I am going to go by being myself and being who I am and knowing who I am and knowing what the hell it is I am talking about. I am now 27 years old, and I have put everything I have into this channel. And ladies and gentlemen, you're fixing to see change around here. I am going to set an impact on this channel. I am going to make history on my channel. Many other people have done a variety of different things on their channel. Well, I'm not talking about their channel. This is my channel, and I'm going to get real serious. I'm going to get real hard, and I'm going to get real down to the nitty-gritty. This, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be a revolution. This is going to be extreme. This is going to be anticipated, and it may even be unexpected, because long before I came on here and gave my opinion of rumors and news, like I said earlier, I was a shooter, and I came on here and I told you my true hard feelings. I came on here and told you what it is that needs to happen, what needs to change, and whether or not it changes, whether or not it catapults, whether or not they listen. Sean's View Entertainment is going to let loose. I am going to be the loose cannon. I am going to be unpredictable on wrestling talk, on wrestling thoughts, on wrestling views, on wrestling opinions. So at no time am I going to regulate my viewers and subscribers to the wishy-washy, kiss-ass Sean's View Entertainment. No. When I say consistent and prolific and dedicated, you're going to get that. You're going to get the same passion, fire, and desire and commitment. You're going to get all that, but it's going to be a little bit more serious. It's going to be a little bit more, well, should I say, attitude. There's going to be more attitude. There's going to be more and more. Where that came from. And when I say more, you're going to know more. You're going to know more. And you're going to know when there's a difference. You're going to know when there's change. You're going to know when I'm sick and tired of something. I'm not going to stop watching the WWE. I'm not going to boycott the WWE. I'm not going to riot at the WWE. But you're going to get the true emotions. You're going to get the real talk. You are going to get the real topics. And you are going to get the real Sean's View Entertainment. Because for too long, for so many years, I have just been coming on here, and you know what? Being the company guy, being the WWE guy, appreciating just about everything they're giving to us, knowing full well that's not what I appreciate, and that's not what I like, and that's not what I stand up for. But what I'm going to stand up for, and what I will tell you, is when they're doing good, when they're doing something right, when they're drawing us in, when the WWE is making it compelling and interesting, instead of just being in damn pilot mode, instead of just expecting fans to tune in just for the lack of, or just for the sake of, well, it's out of habit. I'm sick of watching out of habit. I want to see change. I want to see developments, and that's why the brash attitude, Sean's View Entertainment, the shooter, Sean's View Entertainment is returning. You want to talk about shooters, you want to talk about shooting, you want to talk about promos, you want to talk about expectations, I'm gonna raise the bar, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna raise the bar. And I'm sick and tired of climbing the ladder of success. I am sick and tired. I am going to step atop that ladder. I am going to stand and I am going to reach. I am going to grab. I am going to claw. And I am going to stay right where I am. I'm going to stay there. No one's going to stifle my dreams. No one's going to get in my way. And no one's going to tell me otherwise. What I'm going to do is what I'm going to do. And if you don't like that, well, then the hell with you. I'm done. Subscribe. Change and impact. You're fixing to see that impact. Sooner than later. Subscribe. And just when you think I was done. Did you think I was done there? No. Because I'm going to fill you into some truth. I'm going to give you the prerogative. I'm going to make it nice and clear and bright for you. The reality check is this. Reality is coming to Sean Van Damme. Reality will be delivered. And it may be in a way that you like or you don't like. But the reality is coming. And it's going to come in a way that you're going to like, that you're going to watch. You're going to thumbs down. You're going to agree. You're going to disagree. But at the end of the day, I am going to be me. And that, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. Subscribe.